So there's that sort of thing going on, legal stuff, and then of course there was the ordinary looking after the parish, having indabas every day, every day after, by the time we'd finished our breakfast, having said or been to Mass and said the daily office, then we'd go out into the office and and onto the stoop of the Priory in Sophiatown, and there'd be a queue of people waiting to have some advice from the fathers. And so that would go on for a long time, all through the day. People coming for help, advice, coming in sickness, coming to ask for the ambulance to be sent for. I was one of the only 2 telephones in the township at that time. And it was a rumbustious life, because Sophiatown was absolutely brimming with life and vigour in those days. Wonderful place to stay. All the little kids rushing around, Father, 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 Father. If it was raining, when we put on our big black cloaks, there would be about 6 or 7 little toddlers under the shelter of the cloak, and all their little feet tripping along as we strode across from the Priory to the church, across the old school playground. And then by the late afternoon, of course, there'd be the gang fights starting, and often had a great war of several groups of gangs fighting one another outside our Priory with screwdrivers and knives and so on. And then there would be a first aid post. We'd have to bind up what we could bind up and send for the ambulance for those we couldn't tend to. So it was a rumbustious life.